I just started my third trimester, 28 weeks, and it's growing and growing, getting nice and big, and I can't believe I'm already in my third trimester. It's pretty crazy. Today we're not going to make a pumpkin pie, even though Thanksgiving is next. Today, I just wanted to show you that the baby weighs about as much as a can of pumpkin. I weighed the can itself with the can. It's about 2.2 pounds. And he's about 2.5 pounds right now, so I thought it's close enough, and it has to do with Thanksgiving, so I might as well show you. Can of pumpkin is about as much as he weighs. Now, in terms of his length, he's about 16 inches long, which is the length of 2 pie pans. How does that fit in my belly? I'm not sure, but it's pretty crazy. It must be all squished up like that in my belly. But yeah, so he's pretty big and growing. Today, actually, stick around with me after my update because I'm going to do a workout with these 2 cans of pumpkin. So if you have cans of pumpkin at home, you can break them out and do the workout with me after this update. And also, if you don't, that's fine because you can use anything else, like a pair of dumbbells or water bottles or any other can of something, okay? So this week, I've been a little bit tired. I actually had to take a few naps during the day, like power naps. Luckily, I don't work all day. I only have like a few hours a day which I work, so I can allow myself this luxury of taking power naps, which is gonna help me also when the baby comes, probably because that's what I'm gonna have to do all day, just take power naps with the baby. The leggings that I bought on Amazon came, and this is actually one of the pairs. It's a little bit tight up here, but otherwise it's good. I got two workout leggings and then 2 jeggings, like leggings that look like jeans. So they're working pretty good, except that they're a little bit thin for this weather. Kind of cold outside right now, so I've been actually doubling up on like 2 pairs of leggings. I also bought myself a couple of larger hoodies, so that's awesome for now. And I haven't yet bought bras, so I'm still suffering a little bit with that. But I will get around to it, I promise. Hopefully this week, I will get a couple of those. I've been battling a little bit of a cold. I think it's because of the weather. The weather keeps changing. It's really cold outside, and not every day it's cold. And also inside, it's very dry. We have a dry heat that goes in the building. So we need to get a humidifier, also for when the baby comes. So humidifier is another one of those on the list. We also need to get like a dresser for the baby because we're getting more and more stuff. Baby clothes from friends and cousins. This week I was very surprised I was able to do a jump rope workout, which at the beginning I kind of, like in the second trimester, it felt a little bit weird to jump around, but I think everything kind of stabilized for now, so jumping is not too bad. So the jump rope actually worked, which I was surprised. I did feel a little bit of knee pain in the middle because there was some twisting going on there, so I stopped with the twisting, just did the straight jump rope. At the beginning at least, it took me a while to get my coordination back because I haven't been doing jump rope in a while. But, you know, then I got into it and it was an okay workout. It was pretty good. A lot of women, I've been talking to other women who are pregnant, suffer from like back pain and hip pain and all these pains, and I haven't had any of that. Now, obviously it's still early and it's possible that I will still feel it in the future, but I think that strength training is a really good way to maybe avoid some of these pains, and I wish more women were aware of how amazing heavy lifting is for your bones and joints. It's not just muscles. People are afraid, oh, if I lift heavy weights, I'm going to get big and muscular. Actually, if you lift lighter weights for longer periods of time, if you're doing more like aerobics type stuff or toning, which I don't really like that word, then you're building more muscle. The more repetitions you do with a lighter weight, the more pump you're getting to your muscle, the bigger the muscles will get. But if you do heavier weights, you're doing less repetitions, but you're getting stronger, and it's actually building the strength of your bones. Your bones get stronger and thicker when you're lifting heavier weights, and also your joints get stronger and more supportive. So I think there's no drawback to it. Obviously, if you're pregnant, you can't start lifting heavy now while you're pregnant. But if you did it before, you should definitely continue it. At least for me, it's been amazing. And I wish there were more studies about this with pregnant women who lift heavy weights. But obviously there's issues with those types of studies. That's why they probably haven't been done. But for me, anecdotally, and any other women who have lifted heavy say that it has been helpful. I don't know if it's that's the reason why I'm feeling great, but I guess it's not hurting. And also I'm hoping that it can also be helpful for the actual birth. Because if you're overall stronger, then it makes sense that everything will be easier. I mean, you're bearing down for long periods of time, and if you're used to heavy lifting and stuff like that, maybe it'll be easier for you. I don't know. I mean, we'll see. You never know with birth, but that's possible. I used to have like knee pain. I blame karate. Karate, there's a lot of front quad work and not enough hamstring work, and you're doing a lot of like joint, like the joints kind of get a little bit like twisted when you're doing karate, the stances that they have, so it's not the best for your knees. And I've always had knee pain. And then when I started lifting heavier weights, the knee pain went away, and I haven't had really trouble with my knees since then. So I'm just saying, try it if you're not pregnant, or if you're pregnant and you just start with lifting lighter. So sort of like the workout that I'm gonna do now, you can do this even if you're pregnant, and obviously listen to your body. First consult with your doctor, make sure that you're allowed to work out, because some women are not even allowed to work out. I would probably die if I wasn't allowed to work out. I don't know what I would do. But if you're allowed to work out, then start with the easy stuff. I've had a bunch of videos that I put up on this channel which are for beginners, which you can do, and slowly build up the weight. Even while you're pregnant, I'm able to gain the ability to lift more weight. My squats have gone up, my deadlifts have gone up, even though I've had to modify them a little bit, but still. So no reason why you can't work out. Obviously listen to your body. So if your body tells you, if you get cramps in your stomach, stop. If you feel a weird feeling, stop. But otherwise, if it feels good, try it. Okay, so stick around, we'll do the workout, and I'll talk to you next week. Okay, so let's warm up first a little bit. Do high knees as fast as you can, swinging your arms back and forth, keeping your stomach tight. Stand tall. Try to always work on your posture, especially if you're pregnant, because posture you tend to lose it a little bit. So always work on it, be conscious of it, and hold your stomach in, like sort of like a girdle, okay? So you're kind of tightening it up, okay? Keep walking, and let's do a little bit of side squats, arm raises. Try not to step on the dog. We'll do 10 of these. Just warming up here. 8. Keep your knees pointing in the same direction as your toes all the time. Okay, back to the knees. And do opposite hand to opposite knee. Obviously, it's a little bit hard for me to lift my knees up in front of me, so they're not going as high as usual. Okay, stand, roll your shoulders a little bit backwards, a little bit forward, swing your arms open and close a little bit, and wrap around, pivot a little bit on your foot, your opposite foot. Okay, shake it out a little bit, and we're ready for the workout. The workout is 6 exercises, and it's gonna take somewhere around 10 minutes. Now if you do it, if you want to, you should, if you're able to, try to do it 2 or 3 times as a circuit, okay? So you do one circuit, the 6 exercises, you rest about a minute, and then do another circuit, and then see if you're able to do a 3rd circuit, okay? I'm just gonna show you one. Okay, so let's grab our pumpkin can. Lift them up. The first exercise is overhead squat. So you raise your hands up over your head with your arms on the same line as your ears, okay? Not forward or too far back, try to lift them right up here, okay? Keep your stomach tight, open your feet about shoulder width apart, maybe slightly more. The belly sometimes gets in the way, so I find it a little bit, I have to open my squat a little bit wider than usual. Point your toes out, look straight ahead, and try to squat down with your arms over your head. Now this is tough. See my arms come forward a little bit. You really want to try to bring them back and then come up. If this is too hard for you, you can just keep the cans on your shoulders, squat down, and then press up at the top, okay? But try to keep it up as much as you can. This is great for your posture, your shoulders, and your back strength, as well as obviously your legs. Okay, we're gonna do 15 of these. If you have to rest at any point, take that rest. You don't have to do as many reps as I do. Keep your stomach tight. Make sure your knees and toes are pointing in the same direction. Don't let your knees cave in. Don't let your heels come up off the ground. What number is this? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and last one, 15. Woo! Feel that with in my shoulders actually, because of that, just holding them up like that. Okay, the next exercise is for your upper back / back of your shoulders. It's called W raises. You lean forward a little bit. Bring your cans in front of you, bend your knees slightly. It's like your stomach in. Okay, keep your back straight, arch your back a little bit. And now you're gonna do like a W with your arms. So you curl backwards. It's not a complete curl because that would be more of your biceps. You're concentrating on your back, squeezing your shoulder blades together at the back. So like this, if you can see, you bring it in and then out. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Do 15 of these. That was 6. Straight from the front. So you're not just looking at my back. 8. 9, so you see I'm kind of making a W with my arms, pointing my thumbs backwards, okay? 10, 11, 12, 13, 2 more, and 15. Very good. Next exercise is a can plank. Now if this is too tough for you, just do a regular plank, or you can go down on your knees. So, let me get a mat. So you take your cans, you put them on the floor, and you straighten your legs out. Keep your back flat. Don't let it fall down like this, and you're just hurting your back. Keep it straight, and you're going to try to hold for 30 seconds, okay? Now if this is too tough, you can go down to your knees, okay? And then try to hold it like that, okay? Keep holding. The instability of the cans makes this a little bit harder. Keep holding. Keep that stomach tight. Keep your butt tight as well. It'll help you hold this position. Okay, hold it as long as you can. If you have to rest in the middle or go down to your knees, that's fine. Breathe. Keep holding it. Hold, hold, hold. If you find that you can't even hold it for a few seconds, start with just a few seconds and switch to your knees. And then next time you do it, try to do for a little bit more. Okay, keep your stomach in, hold 10 more seconds. Really hold that stomach. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Okay. Now come back up and do an exercise for our shoulders. It's called L raises. Make an L. Open your legs about shoulder width apart. Bend your knees slightly. Keep your stomach tight. And you're going to make an L with your arms. Okay, we're going to do 12 of these. Keep your shoulders back. It's okay if your elbows are slightly bent. Try to point your thumbs upwards. Hold at the top for a second. Squeeze those shoulders. Good, 2 more. And 12. Very good. Next exercise is going to be a sprinter lunge and curl. Okay, so you lunge backwards, touch the cans down to the ground, and then come up and curl. Now your belly, if you're pregnant, may get in the way a little bit, but you can adjust and try to do it, okay? So you do 12 of these. 2, 3, make sure your knees and your toes are pointing in the same direction. Bend your back knee, but don't touch the floor. 7, you should feel your glutes working here because you're leaning forward a little bit. 2 more. And 12. Okay? Last exercise is tricep kickbacks. You open your legs about shoulder width apart, bend your knees slightly. Try to lean forward so your body, your torso is parallel to the ground. Bring your elbows back behind you, okay? Not up here. Behind you as much as you can. Your shoulder blades are together the whole time. And you just straighten your arms all the way out. That's where the triceps work, when you straighten them out all the way. We're going to do 15 of these. Try to keep this position the whole time. And squeeze at the top. 6, 7. Feel that burn in those triceps. 10. 5 more. Last 2. And 15. Very good. If you feel up to it, rest a minute or 2 and do the whole circuit 1 more time, or even 2 more times if you're up to it. So we didn't make pumpkin pie, but we did have a nice pumpkin workout. If you like this video, please click the thumbs up down below, and you can share with a friend who you think might like it too. And if you feel like it, subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching.